Banyak kecemasan yang terjadi melihat lemahnya rupiah terhadap US dollar dan turunnya pertumbuhan ekonomi, turunnya harga komoditi, dan imbas ekonomi dunia. Namun simak analis Christine Lagarde, Managing Director IMF, yang menyatakan Indonesia memiliki kekuatan melaluinya, seperti kekuatan Garuda yang menjadi lambang negara Indonesia. Garuda mampu menembus angin yang kencang yang dihadapinya.
Asia as a region at large is still expected to lead global growth. When you look at numbers, however concerned you might be, just bear in mind that there are people who are far more concerned than you in countries like Brazil, other Latin American countries, countries like Russia, countries like many others actually in the family of emerging and developing countries. But even here in Asia, the pace is turning out a little bit slower than expected, with the risk that it may even slow further given the recent spike in global risk aversion and financial market volatility as we have witnessed it recently. So what does that slightly slower growth mean for Indonesia? Just like other large emerging economies, the country finds itself caught on the wrong side of several important shifts. First shift, which obviously matters to all of us, relates to China. Other emerging economies like Indonesia need of course to be vigilant to handle the potential spillovers from China's slowdown and tightening of global financial conditions. And that takes me to the second shift as we see it developing. Because at the same time, commodity prices have come off their peak, and this decline is, in our view, projected to persist. It's not going to be, back to business from 2 or 3 years ago. This is a cycle which is going to continue to be at slightly lower prices. And both of these factors imply that the external demand that is addressed to Indonesia is likely to be weaker for some time to come. And it has to be factored into defining the growth model and the development model of the economy of Indonesia. The third shift, unfolding in advanced economies, is clearly the one that is related to the monetary policy move that will probably be decided by the Fed at some point in time. And I'm saying that with clear uncertainty as to whether it's going to be soon, not so soon, or not soon at all. But it will pose a risk to emerging economies, including Indonesia, in the form of capital flows, in the form of higher interest rates, and in the form of financial volatility. Indonesia is being buffeted by another bout of global financial turbulence. Are you worried about it? You are. Okay. Well, I'd like you to, keep in mind a few things. First of all, I think Indonesia has ample experience of such turbulences. Just remember, you have in the back of your mind, and I think you might be just young enough to remember clearly. At the end of the 90s, it was tough. But try to remember how 10 years later, the country faced the financial crisis that nearly destroyed the financial systems of the advanced economies. Indonesia resisted extremely well, and the policy response was good. Move forward, taper tantrum, 2013. Yet again, Indonesia was able to respond with good monetary policy moves, with a good communication, and was able to actually weather that mini storm of the taper tantrum. So our sense is that the country is in a completely different place from where it was back 20 years ago. Much stronger buffers, much more reserves, a macroeconomic framework that is embedded in the law, public finances that are in a much better condition, and certainly the ability, in our view, to take the right measures at the right time in order to face those headwinds.